Happy New Year. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for 2025. Now, I will be doing a quick take for the year ahead for 2025, what it entails as far as the global cycle, the universal cycle that we'll be working with. I'll be putting that out as it gets closer to, as we get closer to 2025. So have a listen to that if you're interested to know more about, again, the overall energy of 2025 and how to best work with it, more on a mundane level. This video is, again, focused on what you can expect for your personal life path number. Now, please note, your personal year, which is derived from your own personal numerology, can be very different, and it takes priority over this reading for your life path. The personal year will be most dominant. And then, of course, this energy you'll be feeling, but it won't be as dominant as the personal year. So if you're interested in finding out what your personal year is, what that forecast entails, and for a specialized reading dedicated to your own personal numerology, then I suggest having, obviously, a reading. And my information is in the description box below. If you would like to work with me, I would love to take a look. And of course, this is a general forecast, so keep that in mind as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look to see what we've got cooking in 2025. Life path number 7, you all are going to be working with a vibration of the 16-7 for 2025. So ultimately, your own vibration of the 7, of course, but then you have this very powerful, very intense influencing energy of the 16. So when we have the 16 in a cycle, this can bring sometimes abrupt and unforeseen events that are intended to sort of overthrow existing conditions that aren't serving you, especially in the very physical, material sense. So you could see a lot of, I don't want to say upheaval, but a lot of change in your physical reality that really forces you to take a hard, close look at your journey, right? The aspects of your life, and where it is that there needs to be some change, some modifications, some major changes, right? These are when the 16-7 comes in. These are life-changing pivots. These are situations that are truly holding us back, truly not serving us, and are meant to be released. But for whatever reason, right, we've sort of entangled ourselves within those experiences, or, are clinging to those material things, and they sort of need to be ripped away, right? It's kind of like pulling the Band-Aid off. And so you might have situations this year where that happens, but it's not it's not putting the thumb on you. It's not punitive. It's really, 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 truly showing you where you've been holding yourself back by continuing to serve these situations, these experiences that are not serving you. So it can be it can be very uncomfortable as you move through it. But once you get to the other side, there's this sense of relief and gratitude for the freedom that you will feel. Very much so. This is your soul working with you in so many layers, to help you to truly see where it is that you keep going in circles or you keep yourself stuck. Whether, again, that's showing up to toxic, unhealthy relationships, whether that's a toxic relationship with yourself, whether that's belief systems, etc. A job that's not serving you and it's really sucking your soul. So much, right, can come in under this energy. And, this is a progressive energy. It's a long cycle. It's a year long. So, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be intense and sort of this upheaval every single day for a year. It just means that, it will be presented to you where that change needs to happen, and sort of the universe will conspire to make that happen, right? And whether we want it to or not, that change will likely come in. But it's usually in the very physical, material sense that this energy has the most potency. So, you could see material or financial or resources be lost, but that loss is trying to show you a better way, right? And how to have a better relationship with money, with resources, with relationships, whatever the case may be. So it can be a little bit intense, but I'll tell you, it's your own energy. It's the vibration of the 7. So for you all, this is a powerful year for greater self-discovery. Powerful year for that. Now, again, it's what we choose to do with the energy that makes the difference, but this is such a powerful year for stepping into this 7 vibration and to really go deeper within, to really learn more about yourself and your true authenticity and how to present that in the world and how not to settle for the things that are not serving you and that aren't working, right? That aren't serving you or the other people involved. So very powerful energy, but I will say when we work with our own energy in a cycle, even though it can be challenging, it's usually there's this sense of flow as well. Like it feels good in a way because it's a part of who we are. So it's really, you can kind of see, it's a lot easier, I would say, to work with our own energy than with one of the other numbers, especially, our life path number. So yeah, I think it's going to be a powerful year for you all for this, figuring out, again, what you want, what's working, what's not working, and some things, the power of the 16 is that it can show us what's not working that maybe we thought was working, right? But maybe we weren't getting the results we wanted to see. Maybe we feel like we're going in circles. Maybe we're frustrated by our situation or our circumstances. So the 16 has that power of kind of opening our eyes to where maybe we need to make some personal changes or where some things in our experience need to change so that we can get back on track. So yeah. The other thing with this powerful energy is it can bring to light those faulty and restrictive habits that need to be altered. And again, this energy brings the initiation. This is like the starting point of that. This is the aha moment. This is that greater awareness. And through that greater awareness or that aha moment, we can then make more sound decisions when it comes to the direction of our lives. This is not a cycle to take sort of speculative risks in love or in business, especially for selfish pursuits. So you want to take your time. You want to be mindful and heartfelt in your pursuits. And if you can do that, which of course you can, then you can sort of avoid that tripwire of misplaced love or misplaced or poor investments. So take your time. Don't be too quick to jump into something, to initiate something, to commit to something. This would be the time to really, truly come back to self, feel into the experience, feel into whatever it is that you're moving towards, and make sure that it aligns for you. This year for you all is about coming back to self and making decisions that put you in greater alignment with your true nature, with your true self. And again, that comes with relationships, career, creative endeavors, thought processes, belief systems, you name it. Everything is up for evaluation this year. And anything that's not true, like anything that doesn't ring true for you vibrationally, will likely fall away. There will be some release there that needs to occur so that you can come back to your truth. So this is a really powerful year for you, right? To honor you and what you need and what that looks like. And this isn't a selfish energy. It's not about being self-centric. It's not about not taking others into consideration. This is strictly about you gaining a greater sense of self and then making decisions to move from that space. And you don't have to, sort of treat others poorly in that process. So yeah, a lot of wisdom to be gained this year if you're willing to discover it, right? Because there is that discovery process. going through the challenges, moving through, the potential loss, whatever it is that doesn't work out. And instead of seeing things that don't work out as, I always have the worst luck, or things never work out for me, or whatever. Try to get to the core of why it might not be working out, right? More than likely, there's a better way. There's something better that's waiting for you, something more aligned. So don't invest your energy in the things that aren't working, right? Don't continue to invest your energy in the things that aren't working. And that's really what this energy comes through to say, and to show you very clearly where it is that you continue to invest your energy into the people, places, things that are not serving you, are not, helping you in your journey forward. So yeah, I would say take things slowly, be very mindful and heartfelt about your decisions this year. Keep coming back to your center, come back to your intuition always. The 7 is very tuned in. It's a very, spiritual, psychic type of energy. And at the core of that is your intuition. And so in this lifetime, this is all about coming back to your intuition and following that North Star that is you. So this year will help you to do that. And then at the end of the year, as you move into 2026, you're going to feel so much more aligned with who you are that you'll be able to build on that in a way that feels really, really good for you. So this year is sort of like preparation, but preparation of understanding yourself better and your relationships better, and how you show up to those relationships, and what you accept in relationships or career or whatever. So a lot here about self-discovery. I would say this year definitely, come back to your center. If coming back to your center, coming back to your intuition, you will stay on track, and that'll help you to avoid making any decisions based on charged emotions, because this could be a year where emotions are kind of running hot, and you want to make sure that you keep coming back to center so that you don't make rash decisions or are too reactive in your responses. Honor your body, honor what it needs now, rest, rejuvenation, self-soothing. If something physical comes up, or mental or spiritual, seek out the appropriate advice, right? Whether it's medical advice, spiritual advice, whatever, that can sort of help you to come back into that alignment, come back to your center. This is a beautiful cycle for planning, though. So things might come in for you. You might get a lot of downloads and a lot of new ideas, a lot of fresh new ideas this year. Take your time, plan how you want to implement those changes or those new ideas, and follow that intuitive guidance, because there will likely be a lot of intuitive guidance this year for you all. Follow your dreams, truly, like pay attention to your dreams. I know as a 7, you probably have very vivid dreams, or if you don't, you might start having them this year. So pay attention to your dreams, write them down, come back to them. They don't have to make sense in the moment, but they will likely unfold, and the storyline will continue to unfold throughout the year that will give you that greater clarity. So continue to come back to that guidance, because that guidance is truly coming from you, your higher self, your soul. So, pay attention to it. This is not a year for forcing anything. So do not force things. If things aren't working, if they're not, if they require force, let your foot off the gas, surrender, release it to the universe. Put your energy and your effort into the things that flow, because that's where you're going to see the most rewards this year. And there will be plenty of those things, right? This is not just a full year of hitting roadblocks and loss. This is a year of, again, things falling away and new things entering that are more aligned, and recognizing when to take action and where to put your energy. Don't fight the change. If I could offer any words of advice, don't fight the change that wants to come in for you this year, because it's helping you to level up, right? It's helping you to become the next version of you. And that next version is much more aligned to the truth of who you are, right? Your own authenticity. So beautiful energy, but it can bring some challenges for sure, because that 16-7, it's like tower energy in tarot, right? There's got to be some falling away. There's got to be some crumbling. There's got to be that awakening, that awareness, that aha moment, or those aha moments that force us or push us into that momentum of change. Now, for your animal wisdom message this year, you have penguin energy. And I love this because what I love about this is because the 16-7 energy can feel, I don't want to say brutal, but it can definitely, put us through the ringer of leveling up, right? That process of coming back to ourselves. And sometimes that can be a messy process. And so what I love about penguin energy coming through, it's like, this is your soul tribe. This is your soul group, right? This is the support network. This is the people who will help to support you through this transformation, through this change. And so you could likely meet people this year who are a part of that soul group, who are really, really supportive and who really see you for who you are and appreciate and love you for who you are, without the games, without the conditions, without the expectations. So it's a very loving, beautiful energy, very supportive energy. And even if you can't see that on the external, like if you don't see physical people come in to support you, just know the spirit realm, you are fully supported, right? By your guides, by your higher self, by, God, the universe, whatever you subscribe to. You're fully supported there. So you have the support system that's helping you to move through this year and this energy and this transformation that your soul is pushing you to move through. So lean into that, right? Lean into that support system and embrace it, right? Ask for the help that you need. Ask for the support that you need. And if it's not through friends and family, then seek out professionals who can help you to get to that core of who you are. So beautiful energy here, truly. And what I also love about the penguin energy is it's just such a loving energy, right? It's such a nurturing, committed type of energy. So those are the people who you want to surround yourself with this year. And again, remember, if you can't see it externally, like if you can't find the people in the physical, just know you've got that in the spirit realm, guiding you, helping you. So beautiful energy here. And also I would say, if you kind of really truly look around, I think you'll see that there's plenty of people in the physical who want to support you, who want to be there for you, who want to assist. You just have to ask for that help, right? So powerful energy, sevens. Wouldn't expect anything less for you all moving through your own energy. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.